long time since I've made a video, and I don't know why it just went dark like that. It keeps doing that. I don't know. Do you guys know what that is? I hope you guys can still see. The lighting kind of sucks. But anyway, we've just been really busy, and as much as I want to make YouTube videos, I don't know how some of you guys find the time to do it. It's really taxing to find the time. I mean, you guys know it's just me and my two kids. I work full time, and keeping up with their schoolwork and summer activities, and I need my sleep. I'm sorry. As old as I am, I have spent much of my life on like 2 hours of sleep a night, and that is so not happening anymore. I need my sleep. I'm like old lady. Like when it's like 8 o'clock, I'm ready to go. I'm done. So anyway, we're gonna try to get back on track. The things that have kind of kept us away was simply, as most of you know, well, maybe most of you don't know. I don't know. My daughter, she's 15, and she is actually enrolled in a program that is going to allow her to graduate with an associate's degree 1 month before she graduates with her high school diploma. And last year was her first year. She was in ninth grade, and it was also, she was taking her first college level course. And during some of her high school prep classes, what they were doing is they were having the students practice and do homework and things like that to take the college level entrance exam. Because even though they're in high school, they do have to pass it before they hit the 11th grade so that they can take college level, I'm guessing it's going to be college level algebra and college level English. So she went ahead and she took the test and everything in the ninth grade. She did pretty good, actually. She was only a couple of points off on the reading, a couple of points off on the writing, and like 22 points off on the math. So that's really not bad for a 15-year-old. They are going to get another chance to retake the test this coming school year when she's in the 10th grade. But, you know, I kind of think that sometimes at school it's a different environment. It's rush, rush, rush. And since I work at the college that she's taking the courses from, I just went ahead and I said, you know what, let's go ahead and have you take the test section by section instead of all at once while I'm at work. So that's what we did. So we started with which one was it? Reading. We started with the reading because that was the one that she was closest to scoring mastery on. So she retook that and she passed. So college level reading is fine. And then she retook the writing they also had to do an essay and everything. She passed that. So she's good with college level writing. And the next one that we're going to work on here is going to be the college level math. Again, she was only 22 points away, so she's going to do some studying up this weekend, going to do some activities to help get her on par with that. And then next week, we're going to give her first run at that. It's not too bad. I have all the confidence in her. I think she's going to do just fine. And then if you follow us on Instagram, maybe even Twitter, I don't know where I posted it, but I had taken the car into the shop. You know, it came out to like almost $1,200. That was like a lot. Yeah, that was a lot. You know, I got all this stuff fixed on the car. And then I was supposed to have vacation earlier. Like I was supposed to have been approved earlier in the year so that we could go to California to go to my cousin's wedding. But we were shy one person in our office. And when the new person started, it was too close to the time that I was trying to take vacation and she wasn't trained up and the other person was supposed to be out for medical reasons. And so I didn't get it. But then last minute, the person who was going to be out for medical reasons canceled her time out and I was able to get some time off last minute. Of course, it was too late for me to do the California thing, but we got 12 and a half days off and we had a great time. Timer. We had a great time. We went to San Antonio, did a few things locally, and we just relaxed and decompressed, and it was wonderful. And then I went back to work on the 5th of July, and before we went on vacation, we were prepping at work for a move because we were moving from um, this old building that our office was located in. We were moving across campus to a new building, so we had to start prepping, going through all the files and everything like that, seeing what could go to the warehouse for storage, what we actually needed, that kind of stuff. And it's not something that's just done overnight. And when I came back from vacation on Wednesday, the 5th of July, I only had Wednesday and Thursday, and then we're actually off every Friday for summer. And Wednesday, I was trying to catch up on emails and things like that. And then Thursday, the 6th, it was all about packing up the office because we were told we were moving on Monday, the 10th. Not a lot of time. So that kept me busy. And on that Saturday, what was that, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, Saturday the 8th, I believe it was, we were driving, like if you follow me on Instagram, you already know, but we were driving really slow in front of the Target, like in the parking lot, because we were going to go into Ulta and get some vegan cruelty-free hair dye for my daughter. And I'm, what am I going, like 3 miles an hour? And I turn, because, you're turning up the lane in the parking lot to find a spot. And the passenger front wheel, like the wheel, busted off my car, yo. Like, boom. I was like, what was that? Did my wheel just bust off? Like, I didn't even know that that's what happened. And I got out of the car, and sure enough. And it was this big to-do, and it was, like, really, I don't want to say it was frustrating, but it was very, part scary, part just like, oh my God, I really don't need this. And it was a blessing in so many ways, though. It was a blessing because it happened where it happened. It thankfully did not happen while we were driving fast down the highway or down another road. It thankfully didn't happen while we were coming or going to San Antonio. We could be doing this video from heaven right now had that happened. So that's a real blessing. Everybody was fine. The car wasn't too badly damaged. So that's a blessing. It also happened close to my house and close to the garage where I usually take my car. So another blessing. And then it renewed my faith in people. It was really great. There was one lady, she stopped, and I think I was there for a total of 45 minutes to an hour before the tow truck actually came. But this lady, she stopped and she stayed the entire time. Let me tell you, it was, okay, I live in Central Texas, balls hot. It was like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I think it was closer to 2. It was so hot. It was unbelievable, like 97, 98. I don't know, it was hot. And she stayed there the whole time with us for moral support. She was really awesome. Another lady and her daughter looked to be about, 13 or so, stopped as well. They stayed the entire time. She sent her daughter in Target to get everybody that was there ice cold waters because it was so hot. That was totally amazing. Another gentleman stopped with his son. Again, he looked to be about 11 or so, the son. And he said he wasn't mechanical, but what he did, because I was so flustered, is he took the phone for me and he was talking to the garage about the tow truck and stuff because I was just so flustered and so tongue-tied. And he just kind of did a take charge, kind of thing. That was awesome and so much appreciated because I just couldn't get it out. And then another man stopped and he said he fixes cars for fun. So what he did is he threw himself on the ground in the parking lot. Now, I was blocking traffic. So he threw himself down and he looked under and looked at the car and stuff. And he came back up and kind of told me what it looked like, what was wrong. It was something to do with the ball bearings and the tie rods, like whatever it was that held it together. The casing exploded and it just all fell apart. Boop, 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 like Tinker Toys. I don't know. And but that was so much appreciated because just to kind of have an idea of what in the hell happened was just great. And then the um, the car place where I usually take my cars for state inspections, oil changes, and repairs and stuff like that, they actually, until the tow truck could come, they sent one of their mechanics down, and he brought some jacks and stuff like that, and he jacked up the car, pushed the wheel on, kind of jimmy rigged it, and then everybody pushed together and pushed the car out of the way so that I was not blocking traffic anymore. And that was great. Everybody that stopped to do that, that was so amazing. Obviously, I helped to push my own car. Um, the metal was so hot, I burned my hand, can't lie. Everybody was like, ow, ow, ow. Even the big tough dudes, they were like, ow, 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 it hurts. It was so hot. Um, and the guy that had thrown himself under the car to look and see what was going on, he kept leaving and coming back, like going back to his truck. I don't know what he was doing, none of my business, but he kept going. So essentially, he was there for the whole time as well. And he was like, I hate this has happened to you. I don't have a lot, but let me help you with towing. And he opened his wallet and he gave me a crisp $100 bill. And that was just unexpected. It was so kind. It was, you know, it was just such a beautiful thing for him to do, and it was very much appreciated. And it did help. It helped out a lot. I didn't ask for money. I didn't, I had enough to pay for the repairs. It would have just been super, super tight, but just the generosity, the blessing, it was a blessing. And I'm not going to, I guess this is what you call a praise report, because there were so many good things that came out of it. And then, everybody kind of, at that point, I told everybody, thank you. My car was out of the way and, they could all go. And the mechanic, his wife was there. So she pulled in behind my vehicle and his truck was in front of my vehicle. And he let me and the kids sit in the truck in the air conditioning. He sat with his wife until the tow truck came. And then he gave us a ride up to the garage, when the tow truck got there. And we waited there. Now, the garage itself was absolutely amazing. They were so awesome. Obviously, they've done a lot of work on my car before. They know me. They know my kids. They know the car. And they know it's my only car. And normally, if it would have been any other day, I would have been like, yeah, no problem. I'll just call in to work the next day and stay home. And when you guys are ready, let me know. But our office was moving buildings. I needed to be at work because we had all had to, take part in helping moving some of the stuff, some of the personal things and many refrigerators and things like that. But we also had to be there to direct everyone else, the movers, to what office, what room, that kind of thing. Even though we had tags and labels, stuff always gets kind of mixed up. So I had to go to work. Well, the garage, they gave 2 of their mechanics permission to work on Sunday on their only day off. And they were going to pay them extra or overtime or whatever it is to work on my car, to get my car fixed so that I would have it Sunday afternoon so I could get to work Monday morning. Who the hell does that? Nobody does that anymore. That was just above and beyond. That was so amazing. I'm forever grateful for that. However, while they were putting that into play, I was working on trying to find a ride myself to work because I really didn't want them to have to do that. So I did find someone, my kid's godmother's daughter. I don't know. We consider her like a niece. So she actually was not working on Monday and she lent me her car. So I was able to get to work. So I told the garage, thank you so much. Don't give up your day off. You don't have to pay extra overtime. Just work on it on Monday and call me when it's done. And it was done fairly early on Monday. I don't know, like 11:30 in the morning it was done. It was really great. It was awesome. And it didn't It was just under $400. It was like $396 and some change, or $397 and some change. So I was totally able to afford that. So that's another blessing. And I'll tell you, my car runs better than it ever has. So they really put their backs into it. They fixed it. They fixed it well. They even kind of folded back the little part of the wheel well, that the metal that bent out a little bit. They fixed that for me. They double checked the tire for me to make sure that, when the car landed on the tire, it kind of gave like almost like a little bit of a groove, a cut in it, but it wasn't anything far deep enough, where it would cause a leak in the tire or cause me to get a flat. They rode it out pretty far. They opened it up. They said they opened it up to, 70 miles an hour kind of a thing, to make sure there was no shake. They really went above and beyond. So that all happened. And then, like I said, the move. We've been moving at work all this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then yesterday, Thursday. Today's Friday. I'm off today. And we moved across campus to a new building. It's really nice. We've gone from the first floor to the second floor. And the beautiful part of the move is that everybody gets their own office. It's fabulous. I've never had my own office, my own little space. I'm totally enjoying it. I have coworkers that I like very much. Some of them just have little well, we all do. I'm sure I have little tics too, that kind of like, okay, stop, tapping of the fingers kind of thing. There's one lady, it's the funniest thing, and it's not saying anything bad. She knows it's kind of like, it's annoying to me in a funny way. Like, I joke with her about it all the time. She has a thing that she likes ice in her tea. Other than that, she can drink a room temperature drink and she's okay. But every time she picks up her cup, she has to swirl it. Like, and you hear the ice. And then she takes a drink. And then she swirls it again before she sets it down. And it's like in everything. And it's just the funniest thing. It's swirl, 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 drink, swirl, 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 set it down. And so now that we're in separate offices and I don't hear that, when I walked into her office yesterday afternoon to give her some papers, she quickly picked up her tea and went, swirl, swirl, swirl. And I just looked at her like, really? Because she knows. But anyway, so we were doing the moving of the furniture and the boxes both Monday and Tuesday, and setting up and stuff like that. Wednesday, we were waiting on IT to hook up computers and telephones, new phone systems. Now, it's not just 3 or 4 people that moved. It is literally an entire wing of a building. So if I were to guesstimate how many people and how many offices we moved this week, you know what? I don't even know if I can guess. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to say at least 20 people. At least. And all of our desks and bookcases and things like that that are in our new building, they were all hand built. They're built to order. So it's really nice. And you guys are going to see it later because I'm going to bring the kids by this afternoon so they can see it. And I'll take a short vid or some pictures. Not really sure. So you can see the new digs. But anyway, that's what I've been busy doing all this week. We finally got everything up and running late Wednesday afternoon, except for my boss. And yesterday I was able to like go in and do work like normal. So that was really cool. I don't know. So that's about it. Aside from me spending 20 minutes gabbing about my life and about what we've been up to, this is going to be a what we eat in a day video, but it's going to be, I think, a little bit different. We're going to do a what we eat in a day video with a budget, like how to eat plant-based lifestyle seasonally and inexpensively when you have a budget. And really this came about because some of the people that moved, now that we're all kind of, working on the same floor, they actually asked some questions about veganism and us being vegan when they heard that I was vegan. and we kind of went into it, an educational discussion for about 20 minutes. And one of the questions they asked was, well, okay, let's talk money, because my sister is vegan and she seems to spend hundreds of dollars. Well, I told her I don't know what her sister buys. I don't understand that, but let's see what we can do, and what all we would eat if we pay attention to our money, if we actually eat on a budget. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm not going to say, okay, I have $20 and that's got to last me the week. I'm not going to do that. But what we're going to do is everything that we eat today, I'm going to give you prices for, like where I bought it at, and that this was the item that was on sale, and this is how much it was on sale for, and how much our total meal is for all three of us. So we're going to do it like that. And we will probably go to the store again later on today to pick up the next round. Like I want you to see if we just went with what's on sale, what kind of a meal could we put together. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like I'm talking in circles. It's like, it's 8:41 in the morning and we haven't eaten yet, so we need to get on with that. All right, I'm done gabbing. So let's go ahead. If you just saw the camera shake, I just dropped a pillow and it hit the table. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and break with this. And we hope that you guys have all been doing fabulous and been enjoying your summer. And the next clip that you see is going to be about our breakfast. All right? So we'll catch you in a little bit. Bye. All right, so let's talk breakfast. We're going to do a what I eat in a day video, like I said, but we're going to do it with talking about money and talking about eating things that are either on sale or eating seasonally, pretty much eating the produce whose season it currently is, because those are the items that are going to be the cheapest at the grocery store. All right, so for breakfast today, we've got this Kavita sparkling probiotic drink, strawberry acai coconut. And the three of us share one bottle of this. We got this on sale at Natural Grocers for $1.75. And the three of us drink from the one bottle. Currently this week, Aldi has cantaloupes on sale for 79 cents. So we have a cantaloupe for breakfast. And they also have 16-ounce containers of strawberries at Aldi for 99 cents. H-E-B has strawberries for 95 cents, so I could have saved 4 cents, but I didn't want to stop at a second store. So for me, that extra 4 cents wasn't that big of a price difference. It was still under $1, so I got it. So we've got the strawberries, the cantaloupe, and the kombucha, and total it is $3.53 is what we spent. And that's going to be our breakfast, and we'll show it to you shortly. So I just got done cutting up the fruit, washing it and cutting it up. As you can see, I only used half of the cantaloupe. We still have half for later. And they're pretty decent sized bowls. And it's almost full. And these are the full 16 ounces of strawberries. Sorry for my finger in the way there. All right, let's see what breakfast turns into. And there we go. Breakfast for 3. For actually less than $3.53 if you think about the fact that I still have half a cantaloupe left over for later. Let's see what we can make with that. Alright guys, so this is my new office. It's nothing too fancy. Got some chairs there. There's my seat and my pillow that I got at Ross for $9.99. Bulletin board, Walmart $6.99. The print was $1.70 at Hobby Lobby. The frame was $15 at Walmart. Got my little lamp for ambiance. It's a little flamingo. Coffee cup. Computers. Phone. That's the view outside my door. Got my little carpet, Walmart, $5. And let's see, not a lot on there yet. Oh, sorry, lost my balance. I've got a picture that I gotta put in there of the kids. So those are the new digs, and the kids are visiting. Do you guys like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome! We're just out here at the college duck pond. These guys snuck up behind us when we weren't looking. Hi guys, because we were over here talking. Where'd they go? Talking to these three. Yeah. There's some ducks over there. And the fountain. And here comes another swimmer. I don't know where the geese are, though. The geese must be hiding. There's usually a bunch of geese as well. Watch your fingers. They'll snap your finger off, Jonathan. So we spent some time running around. I showed the kids my new office, which you saw, and now we're getting ready to start lunch. So I wanted to show you the things that we're going to use to put together our lunch. Just keep in mind that when you go shopping, always keep your eyes out for a bargain because you never know what you're going to find. So what we got here, we stopped at H-E-B on the way, and we have these Mission Organic White Corn Tortilla Chips. It's a 9-ounce bag, and it's with sea salt. And it's just organic white corn masa flour. Organic white corn masa flour, water, organic sunflower oil, and sea salt. That's it. So it's vegan friendly. The bag was actually on clearance for $1.49, and there was a coupon in front, which I'll insert the short little video clip to show you. There was a coupon in front for $1 off. That made this bag 49 cents. They had 2 bags left, so I bought them both. So I got 2 bags of tortilla chips, organic tortilla chips, for 98 cents total. Then we picked up a box of rice-a-roni. Now, the rice-a-roni Spanish rice is the only one that's vegan friendly, and this was 98 cents. And we picked up, you're supposed to put in a can, like a 14.5-ounce can of diced tomatoes. So this is what we have. I don't know if you can see it. This is petite diced tomatoes, and it's chipotle flavored. So I figured that should give our rice-a-roni a very nice smoky flavor. These are actually on sale at H-E-B, 2 cans for $1. I bought one, so that was 50 cents. The last time we had been to H-E-B, we got these Isadora refried beans. We also got them in black refried beans, see? It is a 15.2-ounce pouch. They are vegan friendly, and they were, normally they're $1, but they were buy one, get one free. So I picked up a couple, so I already have this in the house, but this was 50 cents. We also went ahead and picked up some avocados. Got 4 avocados. These are at H-E-B for 45 cents an avocado, which means we paid $1.80. We picked up 2 limes. The limes are 10 for $1, so these were 20 cents for the 2. I've got an onion, a white onion. The onions we usually pick up in a bag from Aldi's or H-E-B. They're usually, what is it, like a 3-pound bag for $1.98, sometimes a little cheaper. So I'm going to say that this onion is worth, I don't know, 15 cents. And then we've got some Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes are at H-E-B for 97 cents per pound. So we got 2 of them. So that's like 24 cents. So everything that you see together is going to make our lunch, and it actually costs $5.35 total for us to have all of these items to fix our lunch. So we're going to go ahead and get to that and show you what we made. All right, thanks. I almost forgot. We also have a watermelon, a seedless watermelon, $2.98. We are going to use this to make, I see your little head, to make watermelon juice. Just straight up ice cold watermelon juice. So refreshing. So, what did I say? It was $5.35 plus $2.98. So let's see, that's 5, that's 6, that's $7.98. Minus 2 is $8.33. $8.33. But I know that I'm not going to use this whole watermelon for just our juice. We'll probably end up using half of it. So there we go. Okay, real quick, because I'm just a dweeb and I forgot. I'm going to have to re-add everything together for you. I totally forgot about the jalapenos for the guacamole. But you can get this cute little bag of jalapenos. It's 8 ounces for 37 cents at H-E-B. So it's really not that much more, but I'll totally give you another ad. Okay? All right. So here we go. There's our lunch. Not bad, huh? It's good. Yum, yum. So here's a great little summer tip for you. This is part of our what we eat in a day. We stopped at Sonic because we just got out of the library and it's super hot. So we stopped at Sonic. This is a medium. What you do is you ask for a water with ice, and then have them put the real fruit strawberries in it, or the lime, or the lemon, or the pineapple, and it's 30 cents. I'm sorry you see my hand like that. I don't know what I'm doing. You have them put the real fruit in there. So it's vegan friendly. It flavors your ice water, and 3 of these came out to $1.95. So super affordable. And if you go between 2 and 4 during their drink happy hour, you get them for half price. So it would have been even much cheaper, but stupid me missed it by a few minutes. Really good. Okay, so I'm pretty tired. It's like after 6 o'clock. We've been running around all day here and there. I did want to show you a few more things that we picked up. We're going to have a snack a little bit later on. Cherries. Ooh, cherries, don't they look good? Aren't they nice? These are actually on sale at Aldi. It's 1 pound container, and they're only $1.29. So we got 2 of them because there's 3 of us, and that should give us each a nice bowl of cherries. We also stopped at H-E-B. We're going to, I think we're not really going to have dinner so much as we're going to just make a dessert because we haven't had anything sweet in a while. So I picked up the Duncan Hines boxed banana supreme. I read everything, the ingredients read vegan to me, so that's good. So we got this. This was $1.28. And we got the Duncan Hines creamy frosting salted caramel for on top. That was $1.64. And then we got a 2 liter of Schweppes ginger ale. This was $1.25. We're actually going to use the ginger ale in the cake mix to flavor the cake instead of using oil, eggs, or milk. And this is just something that I wanted to share with you. You can usually buy these gallon drink, or is it half a gallon? No, it's a gallon of drinking water at Walmart or HEB or your local grocery store. They usually run anywhere from 50 to 70 cents for a gallon. We actually keep our jugs and we reuse them a few times. What we do is we go to those glacial or glacier water filling stations that are in front of some grocery stores. So it costs us 25 cents to refill that with some purified filtered water. And then we use that to make tea and Kool-Aid or whatever it is we're doing. Anyway, just wanted to share that. That's also how we do budget friendly for keeping ourselves hydrated in the summer. So that's it for now. And we'll show you either our bowl of cherries or our piece of cake, whichever comes first. Time for cherries. So my daughter wanted some. My son decided he did not want some, so it's just the two of us. Yum, yum. There's the cake. How good does that look, y'all? My God, I can't wait to take a bite. And we're watching Medea Boo. Yeah, baby. Comedy and cake. That's what it's all about, yo.